First came 10 soldiers, carrying clubs. These were all shaped like the 3 gardeners, oblong and flat, with their hands and feet at the corners. Next, the 10 courtiers. These were covered all over with diamonds, and walked 2 and 2, as the soldiers did. After these came the royal children. There were 10 of them, and the little dears were jumping merrily along hand in couples. They were all covered with hearts. Next came the guests, mostly kings and queens. And among them, Alice recognized the white rabbit. It was talking in a hurried, nervous manner, smiling at everything that was said, and went by without noticing her. Then followed the knave of hearts, carrying the king's crown on a crimson velvet cushion. And last of all, in this grand procession, came the king and queen of hearts. Alice was rather unsure whether or not she should lie down on her face like the 3 gardeners, but she could not remember ever having heard of such a rule in processions. And besides, what would be the use of a procession, thought she. If people all had to lie down upon their faces, they would be unable to see the procession, wouldn't they? Indeed they would. And so Alice stood still where she was and waited. When the procession came opposite to Alice, they all stopped and looked at her. And the queen said severely, "Who is this?" She said it to the knave of hearts, who only bowed and smiled in reply. "Idiot!" said the queen, tossing her head impatiently. And turning to Alice, she went on, "What's your name, child?" "My name is Alice, your majesty," said Alice very politely, but she added to herself, "Why, they're only a pack of cards after all. I needn't be afraid of them." "And who are these?" said the queen, pointing to the 3 gardeners who were lying round the rose tree. For you see, as they were lying on their faces, and the pattern on their backs was the same as the rest of the pack, she could not tell whether they were gardeners or soldiers, or courtiers, or 3 of her own children. "How should I know?" said Alice, surprised at her own courage. "It's no business of mine."